Hello, everyone. You listen to another episode of Let's Talk Sports with Tim McKain. I'm here with Dominique Graves, starting quarterback at Winston-Salem State University. Thank you, Dominic. Thank you very much for joining us today, man.
Thank you for having me.
How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty well.
Doing good, man. So, my first question to you is, when did your passion for the game begin?
Well, at first I started off playing basketball, and I was really good when I was younger. But the first time I played football I was probably in like second or third grade, and it was just like flag. So I just got used to like running past guys and just like doing the different juke moves and stuff like that. And then ever since then, I just fell in love with it.
Really? So you look like a basketball player, actually.
Yeah, I was really good at basketball.
So what made you switch from basketball to football?
Well, in high school, I actually started as a freshman on varsity in basketball, and I played JV football. But then I started getting like bigger and taller, and I stopped working on my game as much as I did for football. So it was like I didn't balance it as much as I should have, and I just kicked it off in football.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that's interesting. And it's a little off topic, but it's a little interesting because we see a lot of guys, and they'll be like, well, they'll choose football over basketball because no one loves football like basketball. But you chose football over basketball. That's a rarity, man.
Yeah.
That's a rarity. So, what led you to playing the quarterback position?
Well, at the time, it was really out of necessity. I feel like I've always been an athlete. Like, me personally, even now, I feel like I can play any position on the field, but I didn't really start keying in on only quarterback till probably like middle school.
Okay.
Because when I played rec ball, we didn't have a quarterback, so they were like, let's put Graves here, see what we can do, because I was athletic and I could run the ball and I could throw. So, and then I just started going from there.
I got you. So when it comes to the quarterback position specifically, what are some of the responsibilities you face?
Just keeping all the guys in order. You know, whenever something happens, they look at you, whether it's on the field or off the field. So it's basically just trying to regulate and like have a relationship with a lot of guys. Because especially here at Winston, we are big in the transfer game. So a lot of guys are coming from different schools. Like they all have different stories, and just being able to like gel with the guys and get to know more about them.
I got you. So, who are some of the quarterbacks that you grew up watching that you kind of add to your game? And what were some of those specific attributes have you used?
Well, my biggest one is Cam Newton. You know, when I was younger, I had the high top Under Armours, I had the calf sleeves, all of that. Everything that he wore, I wore. And I used to watch videos of him, and I still kind of mock my game after him now, and just how like energetic he is, how live he is on the field, and how he just tries to get his teammates involved. Who else? Also, Russell Westbrook. That was one of my favorite quarterbacks also, because he has a big arm. Like him and Cam Newton both have big arms. And
Russell Wilson from Seattle.
Yeah,
I got you.
Russell Wilson from Seattle. He had a big arm. Well, he still does, but Cam Newton, he could run the ball really well. Also, Michael Vick, watching him.
Oh, for sure.
Watching all his highlight tapes of him running up and down the field, making guys look silly. I really like that, and I enjoyed that.
Let me tell you something. That's actually the first person I thought about when you talk about quarterbacks. Mm-hmm. I was like, Mike Vick.
Yeah.
Mike Vick's that guy. But do you dress like Cam at times? Because Cam, do you do that as well?
Like outside of?
Like outside. You like wearing the hats the shoes,
I actually did, yeah. For prom, I wore a fedora, like a khaki fedora. Yeah.
Word. That's what's up, man. I like it, man. You gotta have, that's what makes Cam unique.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you can bring that, people will even love you more. That's marketing dollars for you. So, what were some of the schools that recruited you, and what led you to join the Rams?
In high school, I was getting recruited by a lot of like big Division I schools, like App State, like a lot of Sun Belt teams, like App State, Coastal Carolina, Western Carolina. I was getting recruited by East Carolina, like different schools like that. But as the years went on, a lot of more schools were coming, but nobody would throw me any offers. So my only offer out of high school was Winston. So
really,
yeah.
So they were just kind of like teasing you.
I was getting called out of class every day, going to talk to a different coach every day.
What was that experience like for you, having to speak with different coaches?
I mean, it definitely, when stuff like that happens, it definitely gets your hopes up. Like, you feel like, oh, yeah, I'm going to get an offer from here. They said this, they said that. But in the end, nobody really gave me a chance but here. And I've always been the person to try to take the most out of each opportunity that I get. So that was pretty. It definitely was. It's definitely one of the reasons why I work so hard now is because I feel like I have something to prove. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I should be at a different level, but I didn't get a chance to be at that level. So.
Man, that's awesome, man. That, you know what, you need that underdog mentality at times. You know, that drives a lot of athletes. I believe that. So my next question to you is, when it comes to the game, it's like football to me is like a chess match, right? So you're the quarterback, you got to go against defenses, right? Like, who are some of the toughest guys you had to face with when it comes to like chess match, trying to figure out what plays to run because of how they were switching defensively? Like, who are some of the toughest teams that you had to face?
Honestly, ourselves. Like,
Okay.
I feel like at practice, our defense plays so well together. It makes us better. So on Saturdays, when we see different things, it's like, oh, we already saw that. Like, our defense plays fast. We had a lot of athletes on our defense. But a defense that was hard to adjust to, I would say, honestly, I don't think there was one that was too hard to adjust to, because we, like, as a team, we do a lot of watching film. So we kind of already know what's going to happen and in different situations what to do. So.
I got you. Since your time at Winston, what have you added to your game since high school?
I feel like I've added being more like elusive in the pocket. In high school, I just sit back. If it wasn't there, just take off. But like, I've been working on trying to keep my eyes downfield and make more plays downfield.
I got you. So my last question to you is, what are some of your goals for your time at Winston-Salem State? And where do you see yourself beyond Winston-Salem State after you graduate?
Some of my goals for me here at Winston is honestly to be the best quarterback to come out of Winston. Whatever I do, you can ask anybody, like, whatever I do, I want to be the best at what I do, whether it's in the classroom, whether it's on the field. I feel like there's just so many things that I want to accomplish, like me and myself. So I feel like it's the sky's the limit for anything that I do. But one of my goals is to break the passing record, the touchdown record, all of that. So, and win CIAA championship, go to the national championship. All the big dreams that everybody thinks are impossible, I feel like are obtainable for us.
Really? So when you say impossible, who are some of your critics? Who, like, when it comes to that credit?
Everybody but us, honestly. It's all the people that, only people that are for us are our fans and the team itself. Like, but you just got to do what you got to do. You feel me? You can't really think about what everybody else thinks. It's just staying on your game and doing
I got you, man. Well, hey, best of luck to you, man. I see big things for you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Everyone's another episode. Have a good one.